I've just realised I can't shoot him. I just realised I can't do that.
Why?
I've got to give him the crime set, haven't I? I'll get a crime
You've
set.
got to let him shoot you first. Then it becomes a viable target.
But, oh!
There's a car over here.
What?
There's a car over here.
I didn't see which way you went, mate.
The Circle 120.
Hang on, which way did you go?
It's
I didn't
got
see where you...
all the tires. Just come out into the clearing.
What the
It's
fuck?
got all 4 tyres.
Right, try again. You terribly get fucking grenade up there.
What the fuck? Why did you ram me?
I didn't ram you, I ran the Connie.
Space. The final frontier, apart from we're going through time. These are the voyages of the starship, except it's a time ship. Ariana.
Stay there. Can't believe you didn't set that one off. Son of a whore. I'll do that.
Oh, what was that? Oh, goodness.
Why not work?
Fucking hell, look at that tree. Been a long time since I've done it. I'm up here.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Slow it. Fucking hell.
Come on, kids, on you
Wait,
There's an extra one. It wasn't here.
hang on. I want you.
Yeah, should we jump off at the last second?
Go for it,
Genius,
go, go, go.
yeah.
Dreams.
Oh, well, yeah. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I did.
Hello, folks. Welcome to day 120 of the Streamer Day Challenge. Today we're doing more flying, and
In the night.
Yeah, it's always in the night.
In the middle of the night.
How is it the game loads up and the menu's already lagging?
Just get a good computer. That'd solve it.
Easy 836.
Have I got a plan here?
Yes.
What is it? Is it EGJJLXGB?
Yeah. We're going to Luxba.
Luxaba.
That shouldn't have been that funny.
Obviously, he's got the best first offer so he could have for a flight. Somebody can't pronounce half the words, let alone understand what they mean. Oh shit! I've got to open up the other program, and I.
We'll be at parking 6. No, we'll be at parking 5. That's parking 5.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to open. What's the program?
Your controls.
Your controls, isn't it?
So I'm using a new program today on stream called Self-Loading Cargo.
Pornhub. That's wherever knows that's not true because that's not new to you, is it?
Wow.
Right. Anyway, right. Oh shit! I picked the wrong parking spot. Fuck. too fast. Right, let's try this again. Back to my menu.
So departure time is meant to be at 8:13 Zulu, which is already gone. So I'm going to add 30 minutes onto the departure time. So we've got half an hour until we've got to leave the gate.
We're going to do a rapid... the parking spot 6, you said, yeah?
5.
5. Oh, you said... I swear you said 6.
I did, but I got it wrong. It's 5. I've not even started the flight, and they're already only 62% satisfied. My reputation precedes me. I've done one flight with self-loading cargo, so obviously I'm an expert now. And I used Autoland here, and we floated a lot.
That's what happened to me in the bigger plane. I thought it was the bigger plane, but...
And we had to apply full brakes, full reverse.
I think I'm in.
And then I had to veer hard to the right and go off the runway. Otherwise I'd have hit all the ILS equipment. Right, if you're in, let's
I'm in a co-pilot seat.
get some lights on, because it is insanely dark.
I'm just switching to... If I pause the menu, is that going to affect anything?
It shouldn't do.
But just wait a second while I switch to VR.
Okay.
You need your co-pilot in VR for this to be any good.
Okay.
Co-pilot with a height issue.
Yeah, you do comment on my height a lot.
When I say height issue, I'm perfectly tall enough. Callum's a midget, but I can't help that.
Wow. So I will warn you, when we start boarding, my stream is going to hear some very annoying music.
Good job I haven't got that in...
It only lasts about 10 seconds, and then it loops. So we've got that to look forward to.
I'll turn up the brightness on the centre consoles.
Thank you.
Right, let's start pre... do you know what? I've got to go back in the menu a second. I've got assistance all set to easier now because I was mucking around earlier. No, I don't want you. Just do it. Right. Primary checklist.
I'm giving them the go-ahead for boarding.
Right, yeah, you've got all that to deal with. I've got my primary checklist to deal with. Right, master engine switches all off. Yep. Set to normal. Yep.
No problem.
Landing gear lever check. Yep. Wipers check. Yep. Battery switches on. Yep. Yes, there. External power. Yeah. Yeah, that's on, isn't it?
External power's on, yeah.
So, APU fire test. What for the fire test, Captain?
Roger that. Showing fire, APU. I'm just going to jump us ahead to aligning the ADIRS just as it takes so long.
Yeah. The lights are set up already. Parking brakes on. ACCU press and brake pressures.
What fuel? 70907.
Flaps up.
Oh god, refueling's going to take 10 minutes.
Nice. Probe window heat to auto.
Whoop, we both pressed it.
AP power bleed switch.
On.
That's interesting. It's not showing on. Yes, it is. I'm looking at the wrong switch. Check overhead white lights and extinguish.
APU auto shut down because we didn't have any fuel. Fuck's sake. We've got to stop doing that.
It's because I'm not getting through the list fast enough. X bleed to auto.
Auto.
Cargo heat selector as required. Electrical panel and overhead panel check.
Check.
Ventilation panel checked.
Check.
ECAMS page. RCL door
Oh,
slash.
I just got the fuel payload screen come up. Ecam page, doors. Cabin door open.
We know that anyway though, don't we?
Yep.
Emergency equipment check.
Checked.
Rain repellent and pressure and quantity check.
Checked.
Exterior walk round check.
Exterior walk round complete.
Right, non-interactive before start. Overhead panel, recording ground control on.
On.
CRV test, press and release.
Press and release.
Evac captain.
We have a purser today, so captain and purser.
Forget you were on. ADIRS, nav.
Nav.
You done that already, didn't you? Exterior lights as required.
As required.
No smoking signs on.
On.
Seatbelt signs on.
On.
Emergency exterior exit lights armed.
Armed.
Annunciator lights check and as use as required.
Checked. Normal.
Landing elevation set to auto.
Auto.
Pack flow as required.
As required.
ECAMS electric page cool.
Electrical page. That's probably there. Where's the electrical page? There it is. Pretty cool.
Battery 1 and 2 off then on.
I'm just going to wait for the APU to be available for that.
Fuel mode selector to manual.
Manual.
Fuel pumps checked and okay.
Checked and okay.
Engine 1 and 2 fire tests perform.
Engine 1 fire test. Engine 2 fire test.
Cool. Audio switching panel normal.
Normal.
PA reception knob INOP set.
Set.
Maintenance panel, we can't do any of those because they're all non-functional, so I'll just tick those off. Communication frequencies tuned.
Tuned.
Attain IFR clearance.
We are cleared IFR.
FMGS initialization. Engine and aircraft type.
What's our flight number again?
I'm in VR, Callum. Don't ask me stuff like that.
We are 836.
Callum, we're 836, mate.
Thanks.
Flight management database validation check.
Check.
Nav aid. Deselection as required. Flight plan initialization you're doing now, I assume.
Yep.
Line IRS prompt.
IR inner line 4 minutes.
Flight plan and page check. You're doing all that now, aren't you? So we'll have to wait till you're done.
Yep. Cargo is all loaded.
Cool.
Oh, 0 fuel weight is definitely wrong because we've still got 75 passengers to get on board.
Is the flight plan page set up now?
Almost. I've got to do performance, which I can't really do until everyone's on board as well.
Winds as appropriate. So fart a few times.
Wind as appropriate.
Flight plan checked. Secondary flight plan checked. RNAV page.
I'm still configuring performance. Takeoff weight is 70. 70096. Flaps 2 config. 43 degrees. V1 is 131. Rotate 136. V2 is 139.
I should probably stream this as well, really, so you can see both people's point of view.
Yeah. Right. Flight plan set up. What's our next checklist?
The second. Technology's been a pain in the ass. Actually, I'm not going to bother. So I haven't set up Oculus Mirror or anything. Right, have you finished setting up the computer now?
Yes.
Let's just finish that checklist. Right, takeoff data, insertion, you've done all that.
Yep.
Glare shield, set. Barometric reference set.
Set.
Flight detector. Flight director on.
On.
ND mode and range as required.
As required.
BOR-ADF selector as needed. FCU.
Yeah.
Speed match window dashed.
Dashed.
HDGVS-TRX. Yeah, cool. Altitude window.
7,000.
Actual climb and altitude, yeah. Lateral control. Oxygen mask test.
Test.
Cruise supply on.
Cruise supplies on.
Reception knob pressed and out.
Yes.
Decam door page. Check off.
Cabin door open.
Oh, I can't. Well, we'll pretend I didn't just tick that then. Keep forgetting you've got that mod now that means that the doors aren't just all closed. PFD and ND brightness adjusted.
Set.
Yeah, we've done all that. Loudspeaker set.
Set.
PFD and ND check.
Checked.
Central instrument panel standby ASI check.
Yep.
Standby altimeter check.
Yeah.
Artificial horizon check. Clock check.
Yeah.
Anti-skid and nose wheel on steering check. ACP. Where's that list gone? Why is that moved? ACP. In it, press out, volume, whatever that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Done. Yeah.
ACP. I assume that you haven't got any of this, have you?
No.
WRX. You haven't got any of that. Ecam status page check.
Normal.
Ecam pressure page check.
Normal.
Double check throttle to idle.
Throttle's idle.
Engine master switches all off.
All off.
Mode selection to norm.
Normal.
Parking brake off then on, please.
Off then on.
Gravity gear extension stowed.
Stowed.
ATC set.
Set.
Altitude reporting on.
On.
WXR system. Well, you don't have access to that, so. FMGS airfield data and IRS aligned.
They are aligned.
FMGS ATC clearance obtained.
Obtained.
FMGS gross weight insertion.
That has been inserted.
FMGS takeoff data. Calculate and check.
We'll perform a check of it now. Checked and inserted.
FMGS plan A and B check. Flight plan, sorry.
Flight plan activated.
Yep. Walk code set.
Passengers are all aboard.
Fuel quantity, full quality, fuel quantity check.
Checked.
Takeoff briefing performed.
Oh, glad that door's closed.
Is it loud? Is it with it open?
Yeah. Yeah, basically any standard takeoff. Same briefing as before.
Right, takeoff data. Prepare and check.
Stand by. Flight attendants, arm doors. Okay.
Takeoff data. Press and check.
Takeoff data's, yep.
Check your seats, your seat belts and your rudder pedals.
Yep.
MCDU in takeoff config.
Is in takeoff config.
External power turned off and disconnected.
Off. Disconnected.
Push back and start up clearance obtained.
Stand by.
Jersey ground Easy 836 with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
Easy 836 taxi to and hold short of runway 08 via taxiway Alpha Bravo 2 Bravo. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 08 via taxiway Alpha Bravo 2 Bravo.
I'm just trying to figure out which way we need to. We can just basically go straight back. Cool. Yep, obtained.
Nose wheel steering disconnect.
That's all steering disconnect. So I've just got to welcome everybody aboard now.
I can finish the rest of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, and on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the captain,
If I can get you to this.
you're warm welcome on board the aircraft. As you may have noticed, we've now closed the doors and expect to be departing in just a few moments. If you could get yourself seated and secured while we get ready for pushback, it would be most appreciated. If you require any assistance from the cabin crew, please press the button above your head and be sure to listen to the safety briefing that will be playing in a few moments. You'll hear from me again once we reach our cruise altitude, but for now, once again, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with us.
I don't know how much of that came through.
I heard some of it, yeah. Well, I'm going to go through engine startup procedure while you talk to the... Have you done the passenger thing?
Yes.
Right, engine startup mode.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. I will coordinate Push back, you start the engines.
Announcing master switch for engine 2 is on. Engine 2 starting spool up, checking pressures.
Ground and
Doesn't
tech
tell me to turn
report,
them on
nothing to
yet.
report.
You'd think they'd tell you to turn those lights on before you start moving.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Ooh, safety briefing.
There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen.
Engine 2's live and stable, going for engine 1 startup procedure.
I pushed back way too far. They're not going to be happy.
Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind.
What altitude have we been cleared to?
7,000.
Oh, you've set that already, didn't you?
Make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the flight.
Captain Krys for takeoff, please.
Come on, engine 1, let's go. Let's be having ya. Did you know if you try and do this with the fuel turned off, it don't work?
Yep.
I found that out earlier. Obviously, I didn't have an excellent co-pilot. I just had myself. APU bleed valve off.
APU bleed off.
Ground spoilers armed.
Armed.
Rudder trim to 0.0.
0-0.
Flap position in takeoff. Flap levers in takeoff position.
Takeoff position.
Pitch trim set.
Set.
Ecam status page check.
Checked and normal.
Engine and wing ice as required. Don't need it. APU master switch off.
Off.
Ecam store page select.
Wrong page. All closed.
Clear to disconnect.
Cleared to disconnect.
Taxi checklist. Have you obtained taxi clearance?
We have.
Nose light to taxi position.
Set.
Runway turn off lights as required.
On.
Parking brakes off.
Off.
Form a brake check. Flight
Brakes are
control
working.
check.
Controls checked and free moving.
Auto brakes to maximum.
Maximum.
ATC clearance confirm.
We are cleared to taxi.
Takeoff data runway revise.
V1 121, VR 122, V2 126.
Check flap lever.
Set position 2.
Flex to data, flex to temperature on takeoff.
43 degrees.
FMGS flight plan check.
Checked.
Cleared altitude for FCU.
7,000.
Heating on FCU.
Yes.
Heading, sorry, fucking. There you go. I had to get one wrong. Flight
Heading is set.
director on.
Flight director is on.
Flight mode annunciators on. Flight instruments check.
Checked.
With a radar check.
Clear.
Predictive wind shear system on.
On.
Auto. Squawk code confirm. Takeoff briefing. And cabin report.
Cabin report's ready.
Takeoff config push button.
Pushed 1 blue memo, which is cabin report.
ECAM's takeoff memo.
No takeoff memos.
Right, we're cleared for takeoff. We're cleared to prepare for takeoff is what I meant by saying that.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Jersey Tower, Easy 836 at runway 08 ready for departure IFR to Gibraltar.
Cabin crew seem nice. Listening to music. Excellent flight so far. Glad it's not raining. I wish I could fly regularly. We're cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 08.
Oh.
Cleared for takeoff runway 08 Easy 836.
Approach path clear of traffic. Seems to be
Clear of
quieting
traffic.
down round here, isn't it? After all the flights they had in here earlier. It's almost like someone flew in here 3 times. Got a little bit of stutter between us tonight.
The landing checklist. Takeoff checklist.
I'm on the takeoff checklist. I'm working through it now, because some of it I don't need to ask you. Alright, TCAS mode selector set. I always forget that. That's the one by my knee, innit?
Yeah.
That's set. Acts as required. Exterior lights set.
Landing lights on.
Have you put your sliding table away? Stop playing go.
I have.
ATC when cleared for takeoff.
We're cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff. Brake release.
Brakes are free.
Press levers to flex or toga.
Let's try flex today. See what happens. Manual flex plus 43 degrees.
We're quite heavy.
Yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea to start playing around today, was it?
Chrono start. That's the clock, innit?
Yeah.
Where's the start button?
Top right of the clock.
I remember to start it today. I need to catch up. Gear up.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Ground spoilers disarmed.
Sound.
Exterior light set.
As required.
Thrust lever to CL. I'll just put mine in there. Packs 1 and 2 all on.
All on.
120.15 Easy 836.
FMA, thrust climb.
Crest Center Easy
Climb.
836 is passing less than 300 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Yeah, you don't need to. Done all your flaps, and you finish playing with your flaps.
We're still flaps 1 because we've got some weight on us. We're too slow.
APU bleed valve as required. APU master switch as required. Engine mode selector to normal, yeah. Check that. TCAS mode selector to TA/RA.
TARA.
Anti-ice protection as required.
As required.
Right, just waiting for the climb.
We're in climb.
Pilot monitoring, MCDU page, F-plan. Well, we can't have separate plans up, so...
Let you have the plan today. There you go.
No, barometric reference as standard.
We're going to have to remain in 30-30 right now.
Engine anti-ice as required.
That's required.
Radar tilt you can't do. We're not at 10,000 yet, are we?
Nope.
Right, we've got to wait till we're at 10,000 now. Bloody dark out there tonight, mate.
Oh yeah. What's nice is this flight is... Oh, I never started my flight in Project Fly.
I just started now.
I have. What's nice is a lot of this flight is sending us overland.
Yeah.
So...
Mate, it's pitch black out there tonight.
It is. You almost want to leave the lights on, right? Not they're going to do anything.
Don't have to worry about throwing up when you bank, right? Because I won't be able to see it. Anyone didn't catch it on Callum's stream, I am in VR, and every time he banks the plane at altitude, I want to be sick. So this could be a fun stream for all of us.
Climbing to 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000
Right.
feet.
We're only at 7,000.
Yeah, I won't.
So according to the company, we're expected in 2.5 hours.
Right. Not too bad a flight.
No.
Me and you just got to entertain each other for that length of time without pissing each other off.
Yeah.
So we failed that one already, so what are we going to do next?
Well,
It's like an amazing stream for you, isn't it? You're like, look,
I'm not
look at
pissed
the
off,
sights.
so... yeah.
You're here, so I'm pissed off.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining this stream right now, do not adjust your display, it is turned on.
Welcome to the only night flying crew that never does any day flights.
Passing 10,000.
Landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
Seatbelt signs off. Oh, as required, sorry. Ooh, got that one wrong.
It's
EFIS
calm,
option.
so seatbelt signs coming off.
EFIS options, ARPT, whatever that is. ECAM's memo, check.
No memos.
Radar nav page, check.
Yep. It's fine.
Secondary flight plan.
Not required.
Nope. Optional / maximum altitude check. Well, please tell me
that's
checked it because I've ticked it now.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Right, we're on the cruise altitude checklist now.
Okay.
We've got to wait for cruise.
A little bit for that one. Oh, someone's a little bit nervous now.
That's just me, don't worry.
Someone said they're glad the plane isn't shaking anymore. Now, I didn't notice it shake at all. I don't know about you.
No, I didn't. I pick up on that quite easily in VR. I didn't notice it shake.
We've got a runway right ahead of us. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm going to pretend I've not got my VR headset on my head. And go, yes, bro, that looks so good, mate. I'm trying to find where I put the thing for Oculus mirror. There it is.
Our packs are 77% satisfied.
Don't know what that means, but if you're happy, I'm happy.
Our passengers are 77% satisfied. They probably want drinks and that we can't serve them right now. Because
I'm going to go...
they forgot to have a drink all day or something, I don't know.
I'm going to go direct live on my stream now.
Okay.
And when I said that, what I meant is I'm going to press a button and nothing's going to happen. Right, hello everyone. Welcome. You're joining us at 14,000 feet. No, what are we at the minute? 12,500 feet. Climbing, ready to meet our cruising altitude on a flight to Gibraltar. I did not do a startup screen because I've started late, obviously, because Callum's stream was through the takeoff prep and actual takeoff, and I couldn't find Oculus Mirror to actually do this in VR, so you're joining us late.
I hope our passengers are ready for that turn. That wasn't a turn I was expecting.
That is a sharp turn. That is a very sharp turn.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please take your seats. There's one person who's not taken their seat.
If anyone's joining my stream at this point, Callum has got an extra mod on that I haven't got that allows him to fully control and manage cargo passengers. He can interact with them. He can hear them. He gets constant reports about how miserable they are about his flying.
No. The Wi-Fi is terrible. Love the engine noise. I wish I could fly regularly. Excellent flight so far. And someone's enjoying their magazine that they brought with them. I'm not sure why I need to know they're enjoying their magazine, but I do. Captain, just needs to let you know this person's enjoying their I'm keeping the seatbelt sign on for a bit because we've got another 95-degree turn coming up.
You wouldn't know, mate. It's so dark out there tonight. We're not. What's our cruising altitude today?
37.
Sorry if you catch me lifting my thighs every now and again. I have to make sure the stream's actually running. I believe it is, although it's not telling me it's live, which is a little bit irritating. But
let's have a look. Yep, it's live.
oh, that's. Yeah, this is a lot darker than our flight to Embrook the other day.
Yeah. Mate, it is so dark. I mean, at least out my window I've got some ground to see.
I've got ocean, mate.
Alright, we'll make this turn at Bassick. And then I'll turn the
I'm a little bit
seatbelt sign off
concerned
again.
that I'm not seeing the turn. Now I'm seeing the turn. Why did it do that?
I don't know. It's the departure we were given. We're not getting any complaints about them having to sit down so far, so...
They can get out once we make this turn, can't they?
yeah. We're climbing very slowly as well.
Is that via choice, or is that just them?
That's how the autopilot has deemed our climb.
Well, we are quite heavy today, aren't we?
We're 100% capacity on passengers.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain, yeah, every seat is filled. I can see a little overlay, show on my screen. We've got a little overlay of the aircraft there. That's the flight deck.
Oh, sorry. For anyone wondering, we're in a fly-by-wire modded A320 Neo, right?
Yes.
So there's a lot more in this cockpit that is interactable than normal. Hence the reason Callum needed an expert co-pilot today.
Unfortunately, the expert co-pilot
how did I know Callum was going to say that? It's almost like we've been friends for too long.
Yep.
Oh, that moment when you realise you've left the straw in your McDonald's cup too long.
And it's melted.
Mm.
We're climbing really slowly, aren't we?
Yeah.
And just to maintain this speed at this climb, we're at 88% throttle.
They limited our speed. They haven't, have they?
No.
Not yet. Maybe that's why we have to make this turn. One day we'll do a day flight together. One day.
One day.
I generally can't tell whether we're banking or not, just because it's so dark
We're not.
outside. I know we're not, but I can tell by the radar.
The
I know
flight
once
on
we-
Project Fly so far, we've
Yeah.
flown towards Gibraltar. Now we're flying away from Gibraltar, and we're about to make a turn to start flying towards Gibraltar.
Here we go. Oh, there. Oh. I'm not going to throw up. I'm not going to throw up. I'm not going to throw up. It's not too bad, actually, banking that way.
Yeah? Because you're not sat on this side.
I don't know. Just we're not. The other day when we did that turn, we were at 39,000 feet.
Yeah. It was the... Oh, it's really dark out my side. Oh no, I've got all the lights and that from the go. Oh, we're banking!
Nice little French shitty down there. We're still over France, aren't we?
Yeah. Basically, what we've done is we've flown into France, then we flew out of France, now we're just going to fly back into France.
Told you, these planes need a little tablet set up in them so we can watch Netflix.
Well, you can't because you're watching a stream. You're streaming a stream. You're streaming.
Yeah. I forgot to turn the tail numbers off, and there's a plane above us, and I can tell you, he's BAW-04, I think that was. It's just his kids, just went out of range. At least we haven't got a broken clock tonight.
Yes. It's nice that they
Obviously-
fixed that for us.
Yeah, it's not that I didn't start it, it broke mid-flight.
We just had a
Reset
notification
itself to
from one
zero.
of the passengers. Yay, the drinks are coming!
Alky. Didn't know Butters was on the plane. Have you sat him in that central position again?
Yeah, he's balancing the weight for us. We really are struggling to climb, aren't we? 200 feet a minute.
Let's make it work. Let's expedite.
I'm not pressing the expedite button. Yeah, we're slowing down trying to climb.
Yeah.
I'm switching us to maximum continuous thrust. The air is lovely and smooth. I wish they served Pepsi.
The things they're always happy about, eh? These passengers. Callum, I thought we were an EasyJet flight today.
We are.
Why is he calling us Speedbird?
He's not.
He just did.
Did you change your call sign?
I've never changed it. I'm always easy. I never bother changing it, no matter what I'm in and what I'm flying. I'm always easy.
Then I don't know why they're calling us. Did you change it last night because we were Speedbird?
No, it's still easy. I don't. Like, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how to change it.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I'm easy because that's what, with that first flight we did together, that's what you set up as, and now that's what I always register as.
I don't know. Everything I've set up is for an EasyJet flight. That's weird.
Oh, of course, we don't get synced radio, do we?
No.
That's why. I don't know then, mate. Oh, wait a minute. I downloaded a new skin, and on this plane it automatically puts them on, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Can I see outside?
Climb and maintain flight level 280 easy 836.
Right, Callum, I've noticed an issue. And
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's just going to be on my side.
Okay.
Just a minute, I've got to go back inside, I can't hear you. Oh, of course that's broken. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks so much. My landing gear's still down.
Landing gear showing down for me as well, but not green. But the lever was down. Alexander, thank you for the follow. I could hear the landing gear.
Yeah,
That's
landing gear's up now. Expert pilots.
Right, question. Did you raise the landing gear?
No, you acknowledged it. I said landing gear up, and you went, I landing gear up. So I
Right.
assumed you put the landing gear up.
I did. I pressed the button to put the landing gear up.
Yeah, I didn't touch
Okay.
you on that.
Sync issues. Hey, have we got packet loss?
I can't see, just a minute.
0% packet loss. Oh, well.
Yeah, I got 0%.
You know, that makes sense. We're climbing fine now. Now we haven't got like the fucking landing gear dragging us back down to earth. Yeah, it's fine.
Look at that, we're climbing. We're clear to 28,000 feet.
Yeah. Alexander,
It's
hi, welcome to the
amazing.
stream.
Hello.
We've just
I
raised
didn't
the
hear who
gear
that
at
was.
21,000 feet.
Yeah, hey, we're going to blame it on. We're playing multi-cockpit, so we're both in the same cockpit. We're both controlling the same plane. Obviously, Callum's a trainee pilot. I'm an expert co-pilot. And we both left the landing gear down. But I mean, I cleared it on the checklist. You
here's
told me you were putting it up, so it's your fault.
I did. And here's what happened, right? Do you remember how the passengers said the plane was shaking? Well, it was. And the landing gear lever fell back down.
Oh.
It's so weird.
124 decimal
It's not that the shaking was because we left the landing gear down and the passengers were complaining about the fact that we left the landing gear down.
No. Or like the horrific noise that we've been hearing the entire time being the gear.
Yeah.
God, it's like, well, why can't we fucking climb? We're slowing down every time we try. Gear's down. You would have thought ECAMs would have flagged something.
I would have thought something would have gone off, right? Some kind of alarm.
I
Look at
swear
that
that
climb rate
landing
you've
gear
got
thing
now.
said it was. Sorry?
Look at the climb rate we've got now.
I know. It's amazing.
It's that 10-minute period where we can work out why we just couldn't climb. Oh, it must be because we're too heavy, right?
I don't remember seeing the 3 green lights for gear down though.
No, I don't either.
Because I've been looking over in this direction the entire time. It's only when you said the landing gear's down, I looked over at the gear stuff and saw that I couldn't read the down writing.
The problem is,
the gear
I
was down.
find with the moving the mouse across things, sometimes things just turn on.
Yes.
I don't know whether that's a bug or an issue, but I can just move the mouse across that and it'll activate. Passing 26,300 feet.
Glad the plane isn't shaking anymore.
Is that what the passengers said?
Finally, a toilet is available. Nearly everyone's taken their seatbelts off now.
Have you taken the seatbelt?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, cool.
The crew is very busy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I have an alert to tell me that they are very busy. I think I need to call them and start asking them to do things.
Where's our lunch?
I'm and maintain flight level 340 easy 836.
Moving to, that's not our cruise attitude, is it?
No. So the soft drink service is now complete.
We got that done quick, seeing as we've not long taken the seatbelt signs off.
They started the second. No crew issues. They started the second I took the seatbelt sign off. I think they might have actually started drink service the first time I took the seatbelt sign off.
Right.
Of course, I had to put it back on because we decided we were going to do some aerial acrobatics.
Oh, look at that, passing through the clouds. So amazing in VR. What I do like about where I've been flying the A330 900 is the cockpit is nearly identical.
Yes.
There's very little that's different about it, so it's transferable skills, right?
Yeah.
You just got to learn that you can't land that plane at Jersey. And I tried, trust me.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a Boeing 777 add-on
Right.
for this game, where you can get up out of the cockpit and walk through the cabin.
Oh, nice.
You can actually go outside the aircraft and do the exterior checks.
But I bet that's not one that has multi-crew capability.
I don't know. Just the video I was watching last night, he did a 12-hour flight on it. And he said he's set up all of his autopilot and he's terrified to have to change it because the game likes to get confused. And he doesn't want to end up flying in circles and that kind of stuff.
I know, and that's where you like the deeper realism. You don't like setting the arrival runway. You like doing it based on the wind and everything, right?
Yes.
But the problem with that is you have to mess with the flight computer.
Yeah.
And that's when the game just goes, go away.
Yeah.
Whereas I set my arrival one way at the start, which means I don't have to touch that computer now. Obviously, apart from this flight, because hey, we all want to see you wrestle the plane into land at Gibraltar.
Yeah.
You ever landed at Gibraltar before?
No.
It'll be fun.
Let's get some information, shall we? Get matter.
I'll,
Does it
again,
tell me
if you...
how long the runway is? No, it doesn't.
Hope it's long enough for us to land, eh?
Yeah.
Probably should have checked that before we left, right?
Yeah, probably. Go over there for a second.
Anyone joining my stream, if you're joining me now, I apologise, I'm in VR, so I can't see messages because I forgot to sort out the... Well, it was a rush stream because I wasn't going to stream, then I decided I was going to stream because we're both in the same cockpit, so you can go to Callum's stream if you want to see Callum's point of view as the captain, or you can stay here with me as the expert co-pilot that's training the captain how to do his job. Shut up.
The runway's 5,833 feet. It's shorter than Jersey. I'm fairly certain it's shorter than Jersey.
Oh dear.
Runway length at Jersey, 5,597. Okay, it's slightly longer than Jersey.
Ah, we're alright. Even I can land this thing at Jersey, so if I can land this at Jersey, you can land this at Gibraltar. I mean, I landed an A330-900 at Jersey. Admittedly, that plane's never flying again.
Buckling the landing gear doesn't count as landing.
I did not buckle the landing gear. They just needed replacing afterwards, alright? That's not the same thing.
You can't buckle that, which is now dust.
What was my what was my rating? It was my negative 900
Negative 900, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I destroyed that plane. If I can look between my nose and see if anyone's joined us.
Look between your nose.
Oh, I've got no comments.
I do have your chat open as well.
Cool. I would say though, if you have VR and your own flight sim, you need to play this game in VR. It's so much fun. If not a little bit vomit inducing sometimes. But shut up. I'm all good tonight. I can't see out the window. I can see the skyline, and that's about like where the stars start. That's about all I can see.
Yeah, there is nothing to see anymore.
Can you turn the lights on?
Yeah.
Went very bright then for a second.
Yeah, there's no point having them up. We can't see anything anyway.
Whoever's designed this model, they need to factor in a model for a co-pilot or a pilot. Because when I'm in VR, the amount of times I'm sat talking to you and I look over to have the conversation with you, even though I know you're not there.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at getting that, whatever that mod is you've got. You'll have to just take the pain of talking me through setting it up. So I can listen to the passengers too.
It's so weird. And the thing is, if we've got
that
both,
won't be synced though, will it?
some parts will, because we're using the same sim brief.
Yeah.
And it imports all of its data from SimBrief, so it knows how many passengers we've got, knows how much cargo we've got, where we're going, all that kind of stuff, our route.
Yeah.
We're clear to cruise altitude.
I'll get a few cruise checklists on the go then.
It's just if, like, we could get a medical emergency in flight.
Right.
That won't be synced.
Because that's a chance.
Yeah.
Based system.
I forgot to reply to their traffic control. Climb and maintain flight level 370, easy 836.
Once we're at cruise altitude, we'll go for the cruise checklist.
Okay.
I assume you do the checklist once you reach cruising altitude. You don't do it in preparation for cruising altitude.
I think there's some things you can do beforehand. The checklist is just there to make sure it has been done.
I mean, a lot of this is just checking, like it's ECAM memo check.
There's no memos at this time.
ECAM cruise page check.
Everything's fine.
Flight progression check.
Everything's fine.
Set up flight level as appropriate.
370.
Yeah, see, the way this reads is you do it before you reach cruise altitude. Navigation accuracy check.
High.
Weather radar, we don't have that operational. Cabin temperature monitor.
20 degrees.
I tell you, it's like 67 degrees in my room right now, so. Oxygen masks, if in use. Well, they're not in use, so we're okay, right?
Yeah. I've just got to make an announcement to the cabin.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've reached our cruise level and we're not anticipating any major delays.
basically just let them know that we're at cruise altitude, weather's fine on our route so far, and there's no delays and we should be on time.
I thought you were actually going to say it.
No, I will have to, for version 6 of self-loading cargo, I'll be able to.
Right.
But this one, all I can do is press a button and it
Does it for you?
Fairly certain the captain has a Geordie accent, so. It's kind of hard to hear because the mic quality is terrible in this plane, apparently.
Yeah, we are well out over water right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whoa, what have I done? Oh, I don't think we've got to do the difficult landing at Gibraltar.
Oh, I just fucking triggered a complaint. Accidentally turned the bloody cabin music on.
It is pretty bad music.
It is. The stars look amazing. Do you know what? I'm glad I could do that for you. I'm glad I could do that for you.
We rung ahead, we had them drop down in place. You'll only get that with an easy flight.
Yeah. Enjoying that magazine you brought on board? Happy to help. That feels much better. Not sure who you're talking to and what's going on.
Didn't realise you'd left the cabin, Captain.
I haven't. The door's locked. Just gonna have to check in with the crew, I think. Who is our crew today, anyway? Right, assigned to Galley 0, we have Gemma Perrin, 36, female.
Hello, Gemma. Why do we need to know her age?
I don't know. Assigned to Galley 1, we have Curtis, W-A-U-G-H. Whoa. I don't know. 47, male.
Oh, look, there's a plane out there above us.
I can't see it because I have to have air traffic turned off.
Oh, it's really good to see, mate. You should experience it at some point.
Galley 2, we've got Bob McIntyre, 39, male. Galley 3, we've got Holly Conroy, 39, female. And Galley 4, we've got Rachel Wynn, 24, female.
So, anyone that's watching on Callum's stream, I'm trying to bully him into doing a full VR flight where we're both in VR.
I'm up for doing that.
Yeah, oh, we got to do it. It can only go wrong.
Zach Brooke in seat... Where's he gone? In seat 12A is asleep right now.
But just because we're such good pilots, mate. I don't know why pilots make this look so difficult. I mean, I got half the words wrong. We're still in the air. Probably should let the passengers hear that part, right?
Yeah. And like 90% of the passengers are using the Wi-Fi. Shall I turn it off? Oh no! The Wi-Fi's dead!
It's ruined your passenger rating.
Look, the last time I was on a plane, I don't think Wi-Fi existed.
When was the last time you were on a plane? How
2003. So...
Mine was probably...
8. I'd have been like 8. That was before
I started... You were 8.
I'd have been like... 7
do you know
or 8,
what?
yeah.
I started working for Tesco's when you were 8 years old.
Yeah?
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have discussed that. Forget I'm fucking streaming. I started working for that company we worked for when you were 8 years old.
Yeah.
I think the last time I was on a plane was probably about 2004, 2005. And that was the last time you'll ever get me on a plane, because that was the worst flight I've ever had in my life.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was
an engine
jet flight too. No. I was sat on the wing, so I was getting the vibration from the wing that made me feel uncomfortable anyway. And then turbulence over the mountains coming back from Italy decided to drop us like 50 million thousand feet. And I said my prayers to every god we had. And it turns out it was just a little bit of light turbulence, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, there's another flasher out ahead of us.
What's Buzz doing out ahead of us?
Oh, bird. Are we there yet?
We're expected to 1 hour 53.
Yeah, I thought I said pick a short flight.
And I gave you a suggestion and you said yes. We're expected... Our ETA according to Project Flight is 22:37 Zulu, which is just over an hour.
Call the stewardess and ask her to bring some coffee.
Joe, that's not an option. I can't call them to the flight deck.
Well, that's crap. Where's my coffee?
Exactly.
What was our flight number?
We are easy 836.
She weren't talking to us, then that's all good. It's an annoying thing that obviously we're in shared cockpit, but our radios do not sync up.
Yeah.
So
that's where, if we did something like VATSIM, we'd have synced radios because we'd be talking to real people.
Right. Okay.
There's real air traffic control. Well, I say real air traffic controllers. People simming as air traffic controllers.
I will apologise to anyone joining my stream at this point because I forgot to turn off tail numbers.
Oh, look at that! Easy 1867.
Yeah, it's just gone past us.
Oh, I just saw it on your stream.
Yeah, it's yeah, I should have turned that off. But I'm a bit worried about going into menus because it pauses when you go into a menu. Yeah. And I don't want that to throw us out of whack. So, or any more than we are already out of whack a little bit, as it is, I think. Yeah, so Callum does the radio. And then he passes on anything I need to know. And I ignore my radio because it's not normally right. Yeah, so VATSIM is you're talking to real people.
Yes.
Right.
So you can actually have, you'd actually be able to hear the same thing. The AI flights ideally would be synced up to whatever network, so we can see other flights on the VATSIM network. But you have to file your flight plans with them and everything, like you would, so they know what your flight plan is. You have to go through training and that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a game, mate. See, for me, if you're getting to that level of where you want that level of realism, go and be a pilot.
What if you're like someone like me who neither has the qualifications nor the money to ever be a pilot?
You don't have the qualifications because you haven't tried, and the money I mean, it's life. You have to make it work. You have to find a way. There's always a way.
The cheapest I can do it is needing an 80 grand loan.
80?
Yeah.
You can do it cheaper than that.
That's with an airline sponsoring you.
Let's get a mortgage.
just get a mortgage.
Get a mortgage rate.
What's going on?
I don't know what is going on.
This is where it might start to get fun.
What's wrong?
They're serving the alcohol now.
It's a booze cruise to Gibraltar, though, isn't it? So things could get a bit hairy. And we already have a questions asked airline.
Crew very busy, currently serving alcohol.
It's busy out there, mate. There's a lot of flights around us.
I just wish I could see them.
Is it definitely that that's causing the problem?
Well, I've not had any issues since turning it off.
I mean, technically speaking, Callum, you can see them.
I can. I'm looking at your stream, yeah.
Close. That one is really close. The XS 266 is passing underneath us now. That is close.
Wow.
34,302 feet.
No, we're at 37,000.
I got that completely wrong. Hey, that looked closer than that. That looked way closer than that. I wasn't listening. Was that us?
No.
No, you wouldn't have heard it, would you? No. It's because he was talking about plane being within a mile. And by he, I mean she. Yeah, I don't know whether it's my game, our connection, but it's a little bit juddery for me in VR tonight. Ryanair 1084, crossing our nose in a minute.
It's when one of those planes we crash into while we're in VR and I can't see them. It'll be funny.
It was landing on that runway at Embrook. And I was like, shit, there's a plane on the runway, there's a plane on the runway. You're like, I can't see it, mate.
Can't see it, continue landing.
Yeah, we're not going to get close enough to get an altitude reading from him. What's the little tubey bit behind the tablet?
Wires, I think.
Yeah?
I'm zooming in to look now, though. No, that's not wires, is it?
No, it's like a tube.
I bet that's... It's like a runner that the tablet's on, you can move it.
Oh, maybe, yeah, I didn't think about that. I'll try and move it. It's not there! What did I just grab hold of? Flight stick. Autopilot's still on, right? Yes, it is. Good. We had a bit of an incident last night where I reached out at VR to grab something, knocked the flight stick, and didn't realise we'd turned the autopilot off.
Let's have a look at our manifest, see how people are doing. A couple of people enjoying alcohol.
Only a couple.
One person's status is just enjoying the flight.
I mean, we are expert pilots.
Yeah. Enjoying alcohol. It's all the older people enjoying alcohol. Like 40 and above. Everyone else is either
cruise, isn't it? It's
talking, using Wi-Fi, reading a book.
Right, so I've just realised...
Hugh Kane, who's 3, is relaxing.
Yeah, there's no way a 3-year-old would be relaxing on a flight. I'm telling you now. So whoever made that program has not got kids. So am I understanding right that when they're coming towards you, you see the green, red and white light, and when they're going away from you, you only see the red and white light?
No, so the green and red light indicates which side of the aircraft.
Right, okay.
I think green is left, red is right.
So that
wrong
plane
on
I
that.
can see out there, I can only see the red light and the white light flashing. That must be the right side of the plane.
So yeah, you can probably see the right side of the plane, the beacon and the strobes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I know nothing about what I'm doing, and we managed to keep this plane in the sky. I mean, you wouldn't have been able to do it without me, so... Shut up.
We're not going to talk about what would have happened if I'd let you do the takeoff, yeah?
Yeah, but that's a bug with the program. I can't help that. You tell me how to deal with that, and I will deal with it.
Get better.
Well, how do I get better when the engines turn off the minute my wheels leave the ground? How do I stop that, Callum?
Refer to your checklist.
I did refer to my checklist. It's not on there. Automatic wheels leaving the ground, turning engine off was not in the checklist, funnily enough. It's only with this, well, it's not only with this plane now, it's with the other plane that has to say, it's the Airbus as well, that has that stupid throttle issue.
Glad I was able to use the toilet during the flight. Okay.
Why would you be glad to use a toilet on a plane?
118.275 for easy 836. Madrid Center, easy 836, flight level 370. I was not ready for that turn.
Only a slight turn.
Yeah, but I wondered what was going on. I need to take that off that screen because it doesn't work very well when I have to
You
use
see the
ATC.
lights there in the distance?
Yep.
Coastline, Spanish coastline, I believe.
They've completed the alcohol service.
How did that take longer than the initial drink service?
Don't know. More people probably had alcohol. Our satisfaction is up to 90% now, though.
Because we're amazing pilots, and they're drunk. So. Just to confirm, the cabin is locked, right?
The flight deck is locked, yes.
Yeah. The cabin, yeah.
Yeah. The door is locked.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it didn't look like it from here, that's why I asked.
Just don't want a passenger storming the flight deck, yeah?
Well, no. Not really, not when you're flying.
Well, that's interesting.
What?
On your side, the centre pillar is red then white, yes?
What?
Why did you immediately look right? The centre pillar on the front window
is white, red, white.
Oh. I
Yeah,
didn't
now?
realise. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I just see white and red. I don't see the other white. Love the engine noise.
Yeah, I remembered to throttle up this time. So I can hear the engines too. Another little amazing bug between the multi-crew app, that when Callum throttles up, my throttle stays where it is. We're still flying, I still get all the throttle thrust readouts, everything. But my engine's up on it.
It was me when I was like, "Can you hear the engines and all that?" Yeah, I can hear the engines. And like an hour later, now I said I could hear the engines.
That was just the air whizzing past.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bit of light.
Right, I'm gonna go have a chat with this fucking flight attendants about where the drinks are, because I'm thirsty.
Well, hurry up, because I'm thirsty too, and I need the toilet. I'll be glad to use the toilet in this flight.
Well, I'm gonna run to the toilet as well, so.
Right.
You have the aircraft.
No pressing alarms when you get back, thank you very much.
Someone just said they love flying. You're not flying, we are. I won't.
Oh. Very beautiful to sit on the deck of a plane and just, like, in VR, look out, see the lights. Especially when you go over major populated areas, you can see so much more. The only annoying thing is some of these monitors, when you're trying to monitor engine pressure and read stuff, it is a little bit difficult to see them. I do have hotkeys set up so I can zoom right in on a monitor. It's a little bit off-putting when you're in VR to do, but I can do it. Look out down there. Look at that.
Stall.
I leaned out the window to look at whatever town that is down there.
Yeah.
And the plane started to bank. No, I bet he's back in his fucking seat.
No, that was a scheduled turn.
Yeah. Right. You have the controls.
I have the aircraft.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yep.
It's going to be a pain, isn't it? Of course, as soon as I take my VR headset off,
Yeah.
you get a suspended picture. Let's do this really quickly if I... What can I do? I'll just have to be really quick. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
Tuck my head out the top of the aeroplane. Oh dear! I thought I'll put my headset on before I sit down, without thinking, and it's just like, oh, well, I'm sticking out the top of the plane. I couldn't mute my mic either because I went to mute my mic and I thought I can't because it puts the speed brakes out.
Yeah.
Look at that down there. I wonder if that row of red lights is a wind farm. I wonder what that is.
I think there's a wind farm down to the left. You come lean over outside the captain's. Let me turn the lights off so we can see outside properly.
Get my wires caught on something. Shit! Oh, I just headbutted the wall.
That's got to be a wind farm down there.
Yeah, that's a wind farm.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, God, I just headbutted the wall. See a bloody wind farm in a game. Fuck's sake.
Oh, I really hope just like tomorrow you come in and you get like a little cut on your head or something. What happened? Well, I was in a plane and I was looking out the window at a wind farm down below. Really? What plane were you in? It was Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I've already got a dent in my nose and a bruise where the chair smacked me in the face the other day. Don't need any more marks on an already tarnished face, thanks.
Well, it's when you come back, it's like, gosh, you really were fighting COVID, weren't you? It fought back.
That's where my... No, I'm not going to say that, actually. No, then he said say, I forgot we were streaming.
Is there like a floodlight on outside? What's going on?
Where?
I don't know. In real life, sorry.
Looking out the window of the plane.
COVID test today was fainter. Not that I had to send one in anymore. Why don't we just lose the integrated lights?
Oh dear.
If you look straight up,
Yeah.
you got a light above you.
Alright, I see. Data loading section.
Oh, look at that.
Cool.
Lights at the back of the cockpit. Those two lights do.
Yeah. Just where you need light, right? Oh, can you... Oh, nice. My eyes have started to blur up a little bit. It's so hot in my room. See the road system down there?
It's looking at the roads all lit up, just like spider webs leaving a city.
Yeah. How do I turn? Oh, that's this one down there, isn't it? How long have we got left of the flight?
We're expected in 22:41 Zulu. So 50 minutes.
Oh, not too bad then. It's progressing well.
Yeah.
Just enough time to watch this splatter mark on the Rock of Gibraltar as we come into land. There's another wind farm down there. Look, oh, it's a much bigger one. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that.
See if you see any star. What is it? What am I trying to say?
Constellations?
That's it, constellations. I was going to say star patterns. Can you see any star patterns? I can see an octopus pattern. Can you see it?
I've had enough of this cough.
Yeah, mine's still going, mate, so...
Can't wait for tomorrow.
No.
No, when everyone's gathered, ready to know what they need to do, and I'm just bent over a flatbed coughing. Just like, fucking read the list. Just read the list.
Oh, mate, you just set them up and I can't respond because we're both live and I was going to say something then. Can't say it.
Oh, you're going to make a comment about me being bent over a flatbed?
No, I was going to make a comment about something else, but I can't. Be unprofessional.
That was tried his hardest last night. I'm just like, watch your download, watch your download! Just shouting over him. We all need those on-air lights. All of us.
Yeah. If you could arrange for me to have them in VR as well.
You could do that. You could just You get an image of on air and you could superimpose it somewhere in VR.
Yeah. Breaks the immersion though.
That's what you're on about when you look out the window and just see a big floating on air sign.
No different than seeing plain name tags fly past the window.
Exactly.
So I've got to turn that setting off, right?
Yeah, you could position it like a little sticker or something on the dash somewhere in the plane. Master caution light just as on air. And all I'll have to do is sit there pressing the APU fire button for you the entire flight.
Oh, yeah.
That won't get annoying. Ding, 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 ding.
We'll do a fuel check. We're doing alright.
I haven't done a fuel check at all. We probably should.
You didn't forget to put extra fuel on today, did you?
No.
Our safety buffer.
Right, our estimated fuel on board at destination is negative 0.3.
Exactly.
That's 1.7 with an extra fuel of 1.0.
Right. Probably afford one go around if we have to.
Yeah.
That go around the other day was unfair. Like an autopilot system.
Yeah.
It was an unfair go around. I just reiterate while we're sat here waiting, I am in VR, so if you put anything in chat, I will try and periodically peer between the bit of my nose to see if anyone's put anything. But we are not dual cockpit, that's wrong. We're both in the same cockpit basically. We're using a mod. Callum is flying as captain, I'm flying as co-pilot. Obviously, I'm the better one out of the two of us. I'm just letting him get some practice in. I'm looking at you again.
Yeah.
You're not there. You're
No,
not
no.
there.
No, I was about to say something I shouldn't then.
Welcome to EasyJets.
Welcome to EasyJet. The captain was just out back doing the EasyJet captain lead.
Start up on a seat. Best impersonation of Commander Riker from Star Trek. Little glint in his eye.
So, have you flown with EasyJet for long? I'm a captain, don't you know? Would you like to come see my cockpit?
God's sake. Remind me to refuse to ever fly with you as captain again. Why is this light at the back so bright?
Because I turned it up. But it can go brighter, which is hilarious.
I don't need it that bright. There's not much out there now. There's like little patches of light, like there should be something there. It doesn't look like at this height. It doesn't look like there's anything there. Oh yeah, look. If I lean out the window.
Yeah, we're right over it.
Look at that. Oh, thank Oculus for VR, hey.
So I say, thank Oculus for VR.
Why does everything have to end in you singing, Callum?
Because it does.
Why do our radar screens look different?
They don't.
They do to me. Yours has got loads of little purple dots all over it.
Oh, I've got airport constraints turned on.
Right, okay.
The purple dots are airports.
Right. That's a lot of airports.
Yeah.
So, are we there yet?
No.
How are your passengers doing? We haven't had a passenger update in the last 15 minutes. Let's have a passenger update.
Beautiful clear sky. I wish I could fly regularly. Love the engine sound. Glad the plane isn't shaking anymore. Wi-Fi is terrible.
Who comes on a plane just to moan about the Wi-Fi?
These people. Now we've got a compliment about our Wi-Fi.
Because you turn Pornhub off, that's why.
Oh, we just lost Wi-Fi. They're not going to be happy
Did we
about
just hit
that.
some turbulence? No?
No? I don't think so.
Plane felt like it.
No, yeah, no, the
plane.
plane. The plane did fall.
Yeah, we were at 36. But it's 3,608.
How are you? Yeah, no, we're struggling to.
What's wrong?
I think we probably are getting a bit of turbulence. Switch to this, to the turbulence mode. Weather radar's showing clear. That's what you were talking about when the plane just drops out of the sky, yeah?
Yeah. But for me, it looked like it slid sideways for a little bit and then we lost altitude. That's what made me question
dropped
it.
out of the sky.
Must be picking up a bit. Was the turbulence radar showing anything?
No. Clear on radar.
Odd. Let's sit back for a bit. My back's hurting. Get a more full view of the cat pit. The cat pit, apparently.
The cat pit.
You like my cat pit?
That changes my pickup line now for while I'm in the cabin. Do you want to come see my cat pit?
Is that a euphemism for something, Captain?
Just a pit of cats.
I was going to say something else then. Not stream appropriate.
What? Just lots and lots of pussycats.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to trying out my new pickup line in real life now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dress up as a pilot and say, do you want to come see my cockpit?
What you had when you zippy, yeah?
No, that's too obvious.
You like to see my my flying vehicle?
Do you wanna come see my cockpit and my my flight stick? My hands-on throttle and OTAS. What's the S?
Ah, and then you get the response of, oh, I didn't realise they could fly planes with stuff that small these days.
Wow.
Oh dear.
That won't result in like any sexual harassment claims or anything, will it? That'll be fun.
What's that? You asking people if they want to see your cockpit?
Yeah. That'll be fine. That one will be fine.
I don't see what they could possibly moan about with that.
Exactly. carry my get out of jail free card. Poster of a cockpit. I've got a massive poster of the 777 cockpit.
Right.
Actually, I've got one of the 737 and 777, and that's because.
Why do you not spend more time? You like Boeing so much. Why do you spend so much time flying Airbuses?
Because there's no good Boeing model right now. I'm waiting for the 737 to come out.
Right.
Botham works for American Airlines. Is the guy who was at SLE. And when they would do training, they would get posters of the cockpits.
Right.
So he was able to pick up a couple extra and he sent them to me.
Nice.
The air is lovely and smooth.
How
I
would
would
you
like
know
some
she's not
food.
outside?
Should have brought some food with you, shouldn't you? All we serve is coffee and booze.
Sounds like a good flight to me. We're not too far out now. We're doing all right. We're making good time. Radio's been particularly quiet.
Yes.
Ah, there it. And literally, as I finished saying that, my radio kicked in.
We've had a tailwind for most of this flight as well. Finally, a toilet is available.
Yeah, anyone joining us now, our radios are not synced. So I hear something different to Callum. We're both in the same cockpit, but there's only so much a mod can do. So we go by Callum's radio. We do what Callum's radio. I mean, I've not heard him say anything about us for the entire flight, so it's almost like I'm not here. Until it comes to my frock being in the wrong place, or me knocking my fucking flight stick and taking us out of autopilot.
Yep.
That out there. It's well bright out your window.
It is, yeah. You are not me.
Right, we've got about 40 minutes left of the flight to Gibraltar.
Yeah, about that, yeah. Well, I think we're going to be early.
Yeah? Because of the tailwind.
Company's expecting us in an hour and 11.
Oh, nice.
Which, in real life, could potentially mean we will be sitting on a taxiway waiting for our gate to be free.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's a good job you did go look at the external of the aircraft to check the livery.
Yeah.
Because we'd still be trying to climb, I think.
Yeah. I think we probably would have noticed.
It's just, there was no indication, apart from the lever being down, that the gear was down.
We were meant to do I just remembered, we were meant to do our next flight in a 747.
We were, yeah.
I wonder if that's the Air Portugal flight the radio keeps talking about.
One time it doesn't show you the tail numbers, yeah?
I mean, we're not close enough. Only shows the tail number at a certain range.
Right.
So, obviously, you know when you're really close to something because you get all the information. You know when you're getting kind of close because the tail number comes up, and then you know you're really close when all the information about the flight comes up. I wish I had. It's because I have it set to easy when I'm testing stuff during the day and just on my own.
Yeah.
I only play with it on realistic and hard when we're multi-crewing. Good day. I think we've got the easy, looking at this, I think we've got the good approach to Gibraltar.
I haven't programmed an approach.
Where we're coming in from, I think we're not having to, I don't think we're having to go around the Rock of Gibraltar to land.
No.
I think we're coming in from the other side. I think.
Let me get a weather report in.
I'll try not to make it go away. The minute it arrives.
That was funny. I was like, I've put the weather report down. Oh, that one. Ripped it up, thrown it out of the plane. Oh, well, thanks, mate.
Yeah, looking down, there's a print off coming through.
Right,
annoyingly in VR, I can't get the readout, but
110 at 10 knots for the wind. And there's no ILS.
There's no ILS at Gibraltar.
ILS. I have a feeling we'll be on runway 9.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No ILS, that means a manual landing, right?
Yeah.
It's your turn to land. I landed last time.
Okay.
I mean, I did land
Be
last
prepared
time.
to go around.
You've been a bit negative, I think. I think we're going to nail it first try. I assume the autopilot will take us most of the way in, right?
Yeah, we should be able to get it to line us up on the runway. I'll just have to take over for actual landing.
The autopilot hasn't been very reliable for landings for either of us the last few attempts, so...
No, with the length of the runway, I'd probably want to be in control of the landing anyway after what happened last time. You watch, I'll float the full length of the fucking runway now.
That one's close. JAF 2691.
They look like they're a similar altitude to us.
Yeah. Bit higher, I think.
Jump, 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 moving all around. Da, 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 da. So with this,
there you go. Look, you see the information has just expanded. 37,030 feet, so they're at the same height as us.
yeah.
And that's within a mile.
Surprised your TCAS hasn't kicked in. And they're not flying straight at us, so. Yeah, with this tracking us.
Yeah.
Landing lights will have to come on at 10,000 exactly.
Right, okay.
So we can't do it slightly before, like we have done.
Is it just landing lights that's the issue, or?
Yeah.
Have to start preparing for the descent checklist soon. There she goes.
Yeah, I imagine they'll start to give us descent clearance soon.
They crossed over behind us, mate.
Sorry?
That plane crossed over behind us.
Oh. It's not worrying at all.
It was closer than I would have liked it to be. Starting to get a headache now. It's better. What's the red light that just came on? We got a master caution.
Turn the fucking test lamps on.
A dick. I wasn't too worried because nothing came up on the centre console.
Yeah. It was just an eCam's fault.
Ugh. Are we there yet?
Nope.
I would do it the same way Shoot does it, but I cannot go that high pitched. Are we doing it? That's as hard as I can go.
Why did he become Australian?
Are we doing it? I wasn't trying to do the voice, I was just trying to get a high pitch. Obviously doing the voice is wrong.
Yeah.
Not too far out now. What time remaining?
UTC 22:40. So, I mean,
20 minutes time. 22 minutes time.
yeah. Easy makes in the night. They're too busy watching horror films to get a fright. We're at 96% satisfied.
Yeah?
4% are demanding food.
Do not send a food trolley round again.
We haven't done a single food service.
Are we not a food service flight?
Nope. Not long enough.
sent the stewardesses round with nuts. Everyone, I know you're not allowed nuts on planes because it might kill people with nut allergies, but
Natural selection, right?
I do have some nuts on board, so I don't mind sharing them around a select party of the cabin.
Select nuts.
Well, I don't just share my nuts with everyone.
So you got the captain asking if you want to come and see his cockpit, and you just offering your nuts around.
My cashew nuts, yeah. Not my normal nuts. I don't share their. That's a very select group I share my normal nuts with. I don't mind sharing my cashew nuts. Image on the stream looks quite good for being in VR.
I reckon we're going to be descending soon, so I'm going to give him advance notice.
Descent checklist up and ready. Right. We've got the descent preparation. Should we go through that now? Get out of the way.
If you can make sure all arms are clear for the cabin crew to start making their way around the aircraft, would be most appreciated. Thank you.
That's a long message.
What do you mean?
I thought you were giving them prior warning.
I did, yeah. Just basically told the passengers that we'll be starting our descent soon. The flight attendants are going to be making a pass around the cabin and to be ready for the start of descent.
Right, do you want to do this descent preparation checklist now?
Yeah.
Or did you want to wait? Right. Landing elevation check.
Auto.
Weather and landing information obtained.
Obtained.
FMGS F-plan arrival page.
Arrival page.
FMGS F-plan page. A page, sorry.
Yeah.
FMGS preferred course page.
Yeah.
FMGS preferred destination page.
Yeah.
Preferred APPR page.
I need to fill that in. 110 at 10. Temperature, I can't read off of there, I need to get off of here. Temperature is 18 degrees. QNH 1022.
FMGS go around page.
Yep.
FMGS rad nav page.
I don't know how to set it up, so yeah.
FMGS secondary flight plan we're not using. GPWS landing flaps free as required.
As required.
Approach briefing complete. Destination clearance obtained. Sorry.
No, we haven't.
Descent clearance obtained. We haven't got that yet, have
No.
we?
I kind of want him to start descending us now.
Yeah, we're not that far away, to be fair.
$120 miles away.
About 10-15 minutes out, right?
Yeah. There we go. Flight level 260.
Right, are you changing it or do you want me to change it?
You please. Descend and maintain flight level 260, easy 836. You love
That's
the
not
engine
the
noise.
clip.
Well, we've just throttled to idle, so enjoy that.
That was descent clearance obtained, yeah?
Yes.
Descent preparation sorted. Now we're starting our descent, right?
We are starting our descent, yes.
Yep. Pilot flying, MDC page, prog, das, pref, des.
Yeah.
Pilot monitor, can't do that. Descent monitor, yeah. Speed brakes as required.
That's
Weather
required.
radar tilt can't do. Barometric reference set.
Set.
Train on ND.
Train on ND.
ECAMS status page check.
Normal.
Right, and I said we're done till 10,000 now.
Okay. I'm just going to make an announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've begun descending to our destination. We're not expecting any delays, so we should have you on the ground in the next 20 minutes or so.
You may have noticed we've begun descending. There's no delays. Should be on the ground within 20 minutes or so.
For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch to airplane mode until after we've landed. Please also note that the aircraft equipment will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
Quite a rapid descent.
Yeah.
Funny how good you can do it with the landing gear up, right?
We don't talk about that. I wonder if that's going to be in the debrief.
It's got to be something about the vibrations, right? Because it was obviously the
Yeah.
landing gear causing the vibrations.
It was us. Oh, the plane's not shaking. I don't know what's going on. Why can't we climb?
Why can we only climb at 200 feet an hour?
I think I've got the wrong livery on. Let me have a look outside. Where's the gear down on my side? I look over at the gear lever. Because the gear's down, gear up.
I just assumed it was like the speed brakes the other day.
Yeah. I swear the landing gear lights were off though. I don't know. I'm going to watch the stream back and see if the landing gear lights were on. Because if they were, we've got no excuses. Oh, there's a wind farm directly ahead of us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can just about see it. That's a big one as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You said this runway hasn't got ILS, right?
Yeah, there's no ILS.
We're going to do a non-precision approach.
We are. At night.
You did pretty well at Inbrook the other day. Bit of a rough landing, but...
That's because we had to come down so fast at the end.
Yeah.
I was basically flying down the side of the mountain. And then it was the last minute. Shit, the snow! Flight level 180.
180, aye.
Descend and maintain flight level 180, easy 836. There's still someone on the plane complaining that they want food.
One 180 set. I was going to say the flight marshal, which is what I wanted to say, but I nearly said the space marshal. The space marshal, please report to the cabin. Shoot the person asking for food.
Finally, a toilet is available. Ladies and gentlemen, unlike last flight, if you do need to go to the toilet, go now, because the seatbelt sign will be coming on shortly. I would like some food. Fuck off! Who's saying that? Show me the passenger saying that.
Do the 3-year-old a bit, yeah.
Is that turbulence just now? Is what someone said. Awesome
No,
beer
it was
o'clock.
banking. Beer o'clock. We literally just banked into a turn. That's all we did.
Right, descend and maintain 9,000. Keep speed not above 240 knots. Expect RNAV runway 9 approach. RNAV 9.
What
Via
altitude?
PMOS transition. 9,000. PMOS transition, insert. Don't like that that's yellow. Why is that yellow?
What's the maximum speed?
240 knots. What happened? Cleared 2 PMOS. Well, that's where we're supposed to be going right now.
Speed set. Keep an eye on our altitude to turn those fucking lights off.
What's going on?
What's wrong?
I've got no navigation data. You do. Mine's just gone red. I've lost my flight plan.
How?
I don't know.
Was it the screen in front of you has gone red?
Yeah, my navigation data. Apparently we're flying at a heading of 000.
Why is it there for me then?
Don't know. I'm stealing your display though. Your one doesn't want to zoom in at all for me. Brilliant.
Right in now, it's because I was playing with it. I didn't realise.
I'm just going to try and reboot mine. That's not what I thought I was rebooting. Okay, brilliant.
That 10,000 feet we're about to pass.
I don't know, mine's rebooting. No, 18,000.
It's a bit blurry for me. It's funny how they're on for me. But you're flipping through yours now. Got a sharp turn coming up soon.
Looks like we've got turbulence as well.
Yeah. We want to get them in their seats now.
Yeah. Why has that happened to me? Why is this?
Are you still got no screen?
No.
No master caution, no alerts, nothing. It's just gone.
No, I've got everything apart from my navigation.
Passing 15,000 in a minute. $14,800.
It knows our heading now, it just doesn't know our plan.
What you're saying is you haven't got the line directing you what direction?
Yeah.
Because on my screen it's there.
Yeah, you see, I can see it on your screen.
You see it on your screen, it's there for me.
Yeah. It's not for me.
Look at that down there. Get ready on those landing lights.
Yes.
Just passing 125, sorry, 12,500 even. Fucking hell. I just suddenly thought I should have set this flight up on my Project Fly as well. Be ready on those landing lights. 10,500. 4, 3, 1 0.
They're on.
EFIS option CSTR.
Inoperable for me.
LS button.
Pushed. Active.
Nav aids selected and identified.
Inoperable for me.
Nav accuracy check.
Really, really, really low.
Shit. Well, we've checked it. Right, we're going for a non-precision approach.
We are.
Seatbelt signs are on, aren't they?
Yes.
Check approach phase. Manage speed, yeah. Ground spoilers are armed.
They're armed.
Navigation accuracy needs to be high.
Well, I'm flying from yours, so yeah. Just need you to look at it every so often.
You want to swap seats?
No, your side has froze for me in my game. I'm looking on your stream.
Whoa, you should have said that. I would not be looking down. When you said my side, I thought you meant...
No.
Right.
It's back. I've got it back. I can see
yes.
it. Flight attendants, prepare cabin for landing.
The final approach checklist to do. We turned early.
It feels like it, doesn't it? But we're all right. Right, what does our approach actually look like? Because I never got to see it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so as we actually hit our transition, I got navigation back.
Right. So there's obviously something wrong with that leg.
Yep. The view is fantastic. I would like some food.
There's some needy passengers on board today.
There is. I really want to go lower. There's an announcement being made. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land.
Let me know when we hit final approach. We're off course.
It's bringing us on course.
You sure?
Yeah. So we're flying with a slight bank to the right. Well, your one's very different to what I see. Your one is very different to what I see.
I'm off course, mate.
You are. Worrying.
Yeah.
Because you normally see the arrival I program in, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Huh. Crew very busy. Toilets inaccessible. Toilets are locked. Cabin secured. Crew very busy.
I'm so far off course now.
I wish our traffic control would let us go lower. 20 miles from the runway and we're still at 9,000 feet.
Have a wind farm out ahead.
Although that said, all the constraints say we have to be at 9,000 feet, so we can start descending after R199, I think.
Mate, if we start descending for me, we're so far off course to the runway now.
The runway's off to... Oh, wow, look at that wind farm.
Yeah. Runway's off to our right-hand side, isn't it? Yeah.
I think you've got, your course has got us coming in on runway 26 or 27 or whatever it is.
Right.
We're coming in from the other side.
Right, okay.
We've got a pretty sharp descent coming up, so I'm going to slow us down now.
Well, it's pretty down there.
It is. And out to the left. Wow. See the coast all lit up.
Oh yeah. Turn.
I'm going to bring us to flaps too.
Right.
Whew, that was close. It's overspeed. Right, they should give us clearance down now. They need to. $6,000 probably. I sometimes feel like air traffic control forgets that we actually have to be at the runway altitude to be on it. I understand. 1,500.
How much? Are you on it, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Wow, this is going to be a drop in a bit.
Descend and maintain 1,500 feet. Keep speed not above 160 knots. Easy.
Them guys on the runway yet. Ah, yes I do. No, I don't. Maybe not.
Easy 836, you are 4 miles southwest of Gibraltar. Contact Gibraltar Tower on
We're 4 miles away from the runway.
Really?
Yeah, at this altitude.
Tower on 131.2. Easy 836.
I think we're too high.
Yeah.
Gibraltar Tower. Easy 836. 4 miles
Mate,
southwest.
yeah, we're way too high to make that approach. Yeah, way too high.
836 Gibraltar Tower. QNH30.18.
We're not going to be down at a reasonable level for that, Callum.
Cleared RNAV runway 09er approach.
Cleared RNAV runway 09er approach. Easy 836.
We're near enough over it now. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
We're going around again, right?
How did they expect us to get down there?
We were too high up for far too long.
Gibraltar Tower. Easy 836 is going mid.
Making an announcement.
Easy 836, contact Winters Center on 118.275. Good day.
118.275.
Once again, just to let you know that we decided to perform a go-around procedure due to adverse landing conditions at the airport. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. It's a perfectly normal procedure which we perform to ensure the safety of the aircraft. If we feel a landing cannot be performed, we'll be setting up for a
It's a bit misty out there, mate.
Climb 9,000 feet, keep speed 24, not above 240.
They want us to climb?
Yep.
Sake.
I'll need those speed brakes up.
That's to 9,000.
Why are we accelerating so fucking hard? I don't even know where this is set to. What's going on here? I'm in control of the speed.
Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Keep speed not above 240 knots. Expect RNAV runway 09er approach via PMOS transition. Cleared to PMOS Easy 836.
Master caution.
I can't get the fucking thing to slow down. It decided we were going to be at full speed forever.
She's slowing down now.
We've got the exact same approach clearance.
We need to be lower. Do you not request another approach?
Let's give it a go. That's the only approach.
Yeah.
We could ask for visual. You're the only one who saw the runway, but we could ask for visual.
Much as I've been practicing my landings, mate, I don't think I've got the skill to put this on the ground sensibly. Did you give us the option to request a lower altitude? I know
No.
sometimes it, no.
I could try requesting runway 27 and see what happens.
Yes, well, I mean, you can ask. It might be a more straightforward flight in.
Easy 836 would like visual runway
No.
27 approach.
What?
Easy 836, you are 7
What's
miles
wrong?
southeast. Maintain present heading and
We've got visual for runway 7. 27.
27 approach. Circle to land runway 09.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for visual, but we got visual.
Who's landed?
Hang on, stand by, select another approach.
Easy 836.
Easy 836, roger.
RNAV 27. With PMOS transition. Request.
Easy
Oh, I'm
836
too high
would
because
like
I'm hand
RNAV
flying.
runway 27 approach PMOS transition.
Easy 836, you are 7 miles southeast. Keep speed not above 240 knots. Expect RNAV runway
Right.
27 approach via PMOS transition.
Let's see what happens here.
Circle to land runway
RNAV
09.
27 via PMOS. Insert. Clear to PMOS. Direct. PMOS. Temporary. Autopilot. Right, so PMOS is one of those things where it just breaks my navigation until we get there.
Right.
Easy 836, did you copy?
Yes, there's a lot of things going on up here, you fucking
Keep speed not above 240 knots.
Cunt.
Expect RNAV
Oh,
runway
we're not at
27 approach
96
via
anymore.
PMOS transition.
Why are we at a vertical
Land
speed
runway
now?
09er. Clear to PMOS Easy 836.
This is going well.
Yeah. Did they give us clearance for...
Yeah, so we... Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. This is what we're allowed to do. RNAV runway 27 approach via PMOS. Transition circle to land runway 9.
What?
We're landing runway 9 whether we like it or not, but we can approach runway 27 and then circle and land on runway 9.
Right.
We might as well RNAV direct to 9, right?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck's sake. Re-request RNAV 9. We are like, we're poking the bear with a stick right now. The number of times I've changed this fucking flight plan. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNAV runway 9 approach via PMOS. Transition clear to PMOS. Where are we going?
We are starting a slow circle, mate. Have you seen how many lines I have on my radar right now?
You've got the same lines I do now.
Right.
We poked it, and it's...
Broken it.
Yeah, it's responded.
Right, so we're going for a manual landing, right?
I mean... I guess.
Who's telling us it to land?
I don't mind landing.
Good. I'm glad you said that.
Hopefully we'll land soon. Fuck you! You try coordinating this bullshit.
Where are you flying out to?
I'm not 100% sure right now because my navigation has broke again because PMOS. I'm gonna send her straight to bug off. We should now be turning for that. So I have nothing on my navigation now.
If you're joining us right now, Windows Flight Sim is does not like its navigation data being tampered with, and where we've changed our approach, it's decided to stop working.
I see a line! I see a line!
Yes, that's right. You see that where those white brighter lights are?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's where the runway is.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
The traffic control is going to start to moan at us, okay?
Because we're going to go lower than we should be.
Yeah.
So, radio's broken, backup radio's broken, over. Declaring an emergency.
We can't. Radios are broken.
I'll do Morse code at my window over torch, alright?
Yeah.
Message sent, over.
Good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those whiter lights out, all those lights there is where the runway is.
Right.
You are 500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and
I don't know who they're calling. Apparently someone's 500 feet below their assigned altitude. That's a bit weird. I've just got an acknowledge instruction button come up. Weird.
How are your passengers doing?
They want to land.
acknowledge last transmission.
There's a real chance we're too high again.
No, we're lower than we were last time round. By the time we've made the turn, I assume we're going to turn around the rock and back in. By the time you've made that turn, I think we'll be low enough.
So the reason I gave to the passengers, just so you're aware, was adverse conditions.
But you're not wrong, because fucking air traffic control brought us in 9,000 feet above the runway they wanted us to fucking land on.
You are 9,000 feet above the runway. Perform vertical drop now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not like I'm landing, is it? With a minus 920 fucking rating. Let's see if I can top that to like 2,000, yeah?
Easy 836, IFR flight plan is cancelled, radar service terminated, squawk 7,000, maintain VFR, frequency change approved, good day.
Is that what it's just said to you? Or have
Yep,
you...
because I wasn't responding to them. Well, I can close ATC as they're not going to be talking to us anymore.
When the F-18's come in, yeah?
Probably, we should be on the ground by then. And then, you know, the jolt of us touching down, whatever connection is loose, we'll bring it back and they'll be able to talk to them again.
That's definitely the runway over there.
Okay.
You see the blue lights. Definitely the runway. You still got a visual?
No.
Well, that's going to be a fun landing, isn't it? Have you programmed your own route?
No, we're still following the this route. Right, I'm we need a little bit more drag, so as we know that these work, we're gonna have some gear.
You know you got your speed brakes fully extended, right?
Yeah, we need drag. We're trying to descend quickly. I don't want a repeat of what just happened.
Could have just expedited. We're at 2,000 feet, mate. I think we're low enough.
1,500 was where they wanted us. It's the last transmission I got from them.
I know, but we were at like 9,000 at that point.
Just gotta make sure we don't hit anything like the rock that's right there.
The Rock of Gibraltar?
Yep.
When we're coming in round?
Yep.
Are you hand flying or are we on auto?
We're on autopilot right now. Speed brakes are up and armed. Flaps are coming to 3.
Oh, no, turning on the runway. See, can you see it yet? It's poking its head round the edge of the rock.
I think one of the pillars is in the way for me being able to see it.
Yeah? I'm looking directly at it now.
Right. The flaps full. Slow to reference speed. I have control.
Autopilot's off.
I think I see it. The
Yeah.
blue and red
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah. More blue than red, but yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
There, you got it.
bloody close, aren't we?
Yeah. Confirm 1,000. $600, sorry.
Fuck, we're high.
500. Oh, 4.
Why is the runway so dark?
Why are we so low? We're too low.
Oh, we're all right. We're all right.
We got 1/3 on the 2/2.
We are not lined up on this runway at all.
No, no. Over 3. 4 reds. 4 reds.
30. 20. Retard.
Retard. Retard. Retard. Caution.
Where the bloody hell is a taxiway to get off of this thing?
I think we've passed it. It's a blue light right the taxiway.
Yeah.
Reminded that all electronic devices should remain turned off until you are in the terminal building. Thank you.
That was an interesting landing.
Wait, we made it down.
So, can I have throttle? How much throttle do I need to add? And now it's too much throttle. It was negative 301 feet per minute. It was classified as a firm landing.
We knew it was going to be a bumpy run the minute we lost autopilot though.
Yeah.
Because you've not landed here before. It's
I mean, how long did it take me to figure out where the runway was?
yeah.
Alright, we're just going to stop here for a minute and do our after landing checklist.
We haven't done that before. Fucking landing shows. What are you talking about? Non-precision checklist. We haven't finished.
Yeah, we were not precise. I can confirm that. I'm gonna see if air traffic control will talk to me now.
Gibraltar ground Easy 836 taxi to parking.
Easy 836 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo Bravo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Echo Bravo Easy 836.
Well, we've still got 10 minutes to get to the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not behind schedule at all. Which I'm quite happy about.
That wind we had.
There's lots of little planes here, isn't there? That'd have been easier to land here.
Don't forget to flare.
Yeah, I was purposely under that glide slope because I wanted to focus on lining up.
Yeah.
Did my echo just talk?
I didn't hear it.
Okay, I'm hearing things.
Ground spoiler disarmed.
Disarmed.
Flaps retracted.
Retracted.
Engine thingy to normal. ATC off. Standby off.
Off.
TCAS standby.
Yep.
APU master on.
Yep.
APU start on.
Yeah. I'm glad that guy's floating in front of us.
Weather off.
It's made it so much easier for me to see him.
He's
It's so much easier to see him when he's floating in front of us. I just need them to know that.
Parking brake check.
Parking brake is set.
Parking brake temperature, I'm guessing that's going to be. No, parking brake is on. Why has it asked that twice?
Gibraltar ground, easy 836.
Anti-ice off.
I've asked them to send the ramp.
APU bleed switch on.
Cap crew, doors to manual, please.
Doors to manual.
Where's the APU? Turn the engines off now, right?
Yep.
Whoa, what happened there?
Engines were turned off.
Not for me, they've not. Oh, we have. I lost my checklist again.
The stairs started to approach us and then have driven off to some random place. I'm not quite sure what's going on with them.
Ground contact established. Shiders disconnected. Exterior lights as required. Seatbelt signs off. Elapsed time stop. You've stopped it, yeah?
No. It's already stopped.
Fuel
So, yes.
pumps off.
Fuel pumps off.
We're both doing it. IRS performed.
Yeah.
Ecams.
Ecam status. Normal.
Status page off. Brake fans off.
They were never on.
Parking brakes as required. Secure in the aircraft. Parking brake is on.
Now we have to be
Oxygen fuse
careful
supply
here
turned
because
off.
we can't turn too much off because we've got to get rid of the passengers.
Oh, we can hold it. Or ADRS can be turned off, right?
Yeah.
Exterior lights can be turned off. We'll leave the APU bleed valve for now because the APU is still on. Emergency exit lights off. No smoking off.
We've still got passengers on board, so emergency exit should stay on.
Right, okay. And then we'll leave the rest is
Oh,
all
none of them are going to
returning.
leave. I haven't turned the seatbelt sign off. There we go.
I said that like 4 things ago. I'll have to get a landing here next time we come.
That was fun. Really.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit.
Did you see what my throttle's doing right now?
Yeah, she's dancing around from reverse to idle.
Journey from the airport and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for flying with us.
I'll just thank the passengers for flying with us.
What was our end rating?
We don't know until everyone's gone and filled out the comment cards.
The stupendous cards, you mean?
Yeah.
Those the special stupendous cards.
Yeah. So even with that go around,
Yeah.
and flying with increased drag for ages, we've made it here with 2,000 kilos of fuel.
We had too much fuel.
So we've got 58 passengers on board, and 799 kilos of cargo.
Got some waiting to do. Tiny little airport, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll go external and have a look round. Oh, the air stairs gave up trying to connect to us. We've just got a door open. We're kicking them out, I guess. You want food? Get off the fucking plane!
I've got nothing on my side, so...
It was, well, it was exactly as you said it would be. Coming round the rock, not able to see the runway.
Yeah, I
And
said
then just
yeah.
bang, you're on the runway.
But they brought us in way too high.
Oh, yeah.
That can't be what it is in real life. You're not telling me they drop us off that side of the rock at 9,000 feet and expect you to drop to 1.5?
We were 4 miles from the runway when they cleared us to 1,500.
No way.
Bearing in mind, general rule of thumb, 3 miles from the runway you should be at 1,000.
Yeah.
So we had a mile. What the hell is that? I guess that's part of the cargo unloading I can hear. Bloody hell. I can view the flight report now though. So, pilot grade? A+.
Ah, it's because of me.
Let me bring this on screen just so you can see. This landing rate negative 301 feet per minute, firm landing at 1.06 G. Passenger rating 83.2%. This was a perfect flight. You communicated effectively with the cabin crew during all critical flight phases, ensuring their safety. Your control of the aircraft was faultless, which makes for a very comfortable passengers. Your landing was a little firm, but certainly within comfort limits for the passengers. Try to manage the flare a little better if you can. Overall, your passengers were slightly happier after flying with you. Good luck. And then everything is just green down here. You stayed within comfortable G-force limits. Your pitch control was excellent. Passengers had no complaint. Your roll control was excellent. You taxied the aircraft at appropriate speeds throughout the flight. You stayed on the taxiway at all times. You performed a safe and successful takeoff. You managed the cabin crew correctly. You managed the landing lights correctly throughout the flight. Yes! You managed the air... There wasn't both pilots staring at an altitude display ready to flip a switch. You managed the airspeed correctly below 10,000 feet. You managed the cabin crew correctly during approach and landing. Results, we arrived early still. We were meant to be on blocks at 23:17, but we were on blocks at 23:09.
Yeah, but the thing is, we had that tailwind all the way here, didn't we?
Yes. And we were scheduled to depart at 8:43 Zulu, and we departed at 8:37. So we were a little early leaving.
Or we rushed. Well, because you said we only had half an hour to get ready. I rushed through all the setup. Well, rushed for me anyway. I know I was still pretty slow, but...
We were only 6 minutes early.
Yeah.
Cargo unloading is complete.
Nice. Passengers off?
Passengers are all off. Turnaround is complete. The aircraft's been cleaned.
Right, so we can shut everything down now.
Yeah, we can secure the aircraft.
APU bleed valve off.
APU bleed valve off.
External power as required. Battery 1 and 2 off.
Shall I turn the APU off as well?
Yeah. Well, that's not on it. Why's that not on it?
I don't know.
That's not on this list.
That's weird. I'm just going to turn some of the lights off. So that the next person who comes on board has to try and turn all the lights back on. Because that's how they leave it for us.
Well, I have just found in VR.
Yeah.
If I put the cursor over a monitor and right click and zoom in on it, like uncomfortably close. Look.
Hold on. That's
Hello.
brilliant. I wonder if... Can you read the paper by doing that?
No, it just seems to be straight in. That's ridiculous.
Our APU is still running. I guess it's spooling down.
Oh, everything's off for me.
Go into the external view and look at the APU. You can see the exhaust.
Oh, I believe it. The problem is with me going into external view, can't get out of it once a minute.
Oh.
I have to go into the menu, find it in the menu, toggle it, and come out again.
Ah.
Right. Well, that was a good flight.
Oh, APU just shut down.
I didn't get a flight report, which annoyed me. You know, normally when you shut all the power down, you get the screen up.
Yes.
I didn't
did.
get that. But,
I quickly skipped through it because I was starting the passenger deboarding process.
Maybe that's why I got that flick up. I got that blur flick up.
It
Then
could be.
disappeared, and then my list all disappeared. I bet you that was it. Right, well, I'm going to call my stream here. Thank you for watching. If you watched, it was a fun flight. I wish I'd started it from the beginning now because. But anyway,
because
because it was more obviously they joined my stream at altitude at the boring point where we were just flying, not for all the fun, the setup, getting the plane ready, all that sort of stuff. But anyway, next time I'll make sure it's ready. Why can I not see the stop stream?
I'm gonna call my stream as well. My next stream will be after work tomorrow. Yay. So I shall call my stream here for today. So massive thanks to those who joined me today. But if you are new to the channel or haven't done so already, don't forget to follow the channel, follow Twitter, subscribe to YouTube, all that fun stuff. Links are below the channel. You can, of course, subscribe to the channel if you wish to do so. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Prime. If you've got Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free. Also, if you wish to do so. But as I said, I'll be back tomorrow after work, so around 2 a.m. for a stream. And day 121 of the Stream a Day Challenge. I do hope to see you tomorrow.
Summer in the hills, those hazy days I do remember. We were running still, had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change.